21 content ideas that actually deliver you leads and sales. Number 1, the informer. The informer is essentially where you tell people everything that they need to know about your product or service. It is that simple, and it actually performs better than a sales page in a lot of cases. An example of this would be everything you need to know about our content marketing service. Number 2, the nudger. This is essentially where you give someone a very polite nudge about you increasing your prices. And this works because essentially you remind someone, hey, my prices are going up soon, so you might want to buy now. A good example of this might be why we're increasing our web design prices in 2025 and why you should get in now. Number 3, the repeller. This is where you make sure that you pre-qualify clients and only get the right fit clients working with you. A great example of this would be 10 reasons why you shouldn't work with my accountancy firm. And you actually just list the reasons why someone isn't the right fit for you. Number 4, the open book. This is essentially where you tell people exactly how much you charge. People love it because they don't have to spend an hour on a sales call with you to actually find out the answer to that question. Good example of this would be, how much do I charge for logo design? Or how much does logo design cost and how much do I charge? Number 5, the laid bare. This is essentially where you tell someone how they can actually work with you, because for a lot of people, it's quite unclear, especially if you've got a suite of products or services. An example of this would be, here are the 3 ways that you can work with us. Number 6, the fixer. This is where you tell someone exactly what problem they're facing and exactly what steps they should take in order to fix it. A good example of this is why you're not ranking on search engines and how to fix it. Identify your audience's problem, tell them how to fix it, they'll love you for it. Number 7, the opinion. This is where essentially you give your opinion. You tell people what you're frustrated about, and it often gets lots of traction on social media. For example, 7 reasons I'm incredibly frustrated with the SEO industry. Number 8, the matchmaker. This is where you help your target audience and even people that aren't your target audience find the best product or service for them. For example, the best steak restaurants in London. Number 9, the prepper. This is where you tell someone exactly what they need to do in order to prepare for working with you or someone in your industry. For example, what you need to do before you hire a mortgage advisor. Number 10, the face-off. This is where you tell people exactly what option they should choose if they're struggling to decide between 2 solutions to their problem. For example, fitness trainer versus slimming world. Which one should you choose? Number 11, the frustrated. This is where you tell people exactly what you're frustrated with and hopefully connect with your audience who are facing similar frustrations. For example, why I'm tired of SEO companies that don't value content. You can tell I get annoyed at SEO companies sometimes. Number 12, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is really where you go through the pros and cons of someone taking up something that you offer. For example, the pros and cons of joining a gym. Number 13, the I no longer. This is where you tell someone why you no longer do a thing, deliver a service, whatever it might be. So why we no longer design websites. Number 14, the example. This is where you go through some really good examples of things you've seen in your industry. For example, the 7 best Facebook ads out there for fitness trainers. Number 15, the considerate one. This is where you tell people what they should consider before they invest in a product or service that you offer. For example, things to consider before hiring an accountant. 16, the alternative. This is where you give someone an alternative to a really popular solution already out there. For example, 5 alternatives to 0 you might not have heard of. Number 17, the signs. This is where you tell people exactly what they should look out for in order to be ready for your products or service. So for example, 7 signs you're ready to hire an accountant. Number 18, the experts. This is where you bring in other experts in your industry to really create a good piece of content giving their advice. For example, 8 experts tell you how to market your business in a recession. Number 19, the niche. Even if you don't target a particular industry, you can still create content aimed at a particular niche. For example, why lawyers should use email marketing. Number 20, the preventer. This is where you tell your audience how to prevent problems before they happen. For example, how to prevent damp in your garden shed. And finally, number 21, time saver. This is telling your audience exactly how they can save time with a particular problem they are having. For example, how to save time when it comes to repurposing your content. And there you have it. That was 21 content ideas. I would really love to know in the comments below which one of these was your favorite and which one you'll use first. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you're notified the next time we release a video.